Hi everyone, my name is Ngobi and I will be taking you through how to register on Dytabank in this video. So let's get started. Firstly, this is where you go, you click on register, that would be on your left hand side. Click on register and then I'm going to register as a user. So as you can see, there's a supervisor and then there's a user. So I will be registering as a user. Click right there, register. And then this is where you will read and go through all the terms and conditions for the use of Dytabank. And once you have gone through all of that, so you go down, you scroll down, you read the entire thing, you read all our terms and conditions. And then, as you can see, you have an option to either accept or reject. Obviously, I would love to use Dytabank, so I will accept the terms and conditions of using and then click next. And once I've given consent, and then I'll wait for it. Okay, here we go. And then to register, I am going to put my email address. So let me do that. So there's my email address, and then I'll be putting my cell phone number as well. Okay, let me just. And then I currently do not have a referral, a Dytabank referral ID. So I'm just going to click on next. That shouldn't be an issue. It should allow you to go next if you do not have a Dytabank referral ID. And then I'll click next. And at this stage, I should receive an email to verify before I can continue to log in. So I'm going to go on my phone and just check for the email. What I'm currently do, you cannot see because I'm using another device to check the email. So I have received the email and then I'm clicking on verify. Still verifying. Verifying still. Okay. And then once I have verified, I can then log in using my email address. So there we go. I'm going to use that and then I'll click next. And once I've logged in, I'm going to receive an OTP, which I have. And that is the OTP that I'm going to put in here. And then I'll validate that. Okay. And then this is what it looks like once you are inside. And then it's quite a lengthy process, but I am going to show you the fields that need to be completed in order for your profile um, to show on our end. Well, it will show, but I'm going to now show you the places where you need to complete. So that would be, this is home, this is the balance sheet, the income statement, data offers. This is where you would see the people, or let me rather say, the companies that would like to buy your data. And then product offers as well will give you the same function. And then this is where you can edit your profile if there's anything that you'd like to change. That would be if it's your address maybe, or if you would like to add a profile picture, this is where you can do all of that. And obviously if you want to log out, that's where you will log out. So home, so personal details, let's go there. This is where you would start the process. So identity and contact, you click on edit, and then that drop down, and you'll pick miss. And then I will obviously, this is where I will put my first name, my last name, and then my gender. ID type would be my ID number. And then this is where I would put my identification number. And then obviously here will be my marital status. And then I will have to upload a profile picture. And then once that is done, then you click on next. So for the purpose of this video, I will not be putting in my identity number, but I am, however, going to show you what it looks like once you're inside. And this is when you get to education, you'll click highest level of education, name of qualification, the name of the institution. You would put all of these details in there. When I click back again, employment, go inside. That's where you complete everything that has to do with your employment history. I'm just going to scroll down, and then I'm going to click back again. And then the banking details, you would go there, put in your banking details. You'll choose. There's a drop down where you choose the bank that you use, and then the year that the account was opened, your account number, as well as the account type. Now, these details are needed for when the payment will be made into your account once you have accepted an offer. That's why we need these details. And then income, obviously, this is where you tell us how much you earn monthly. And then expenses and liabilities, also that's where you complete. And then assets, give us your assets, you list them, and then you put them here in this field. And then the claims, these are the claims that you have made with any insurances. This is where that goes. And then the dependents, then you click on there, and then you add your dependents, um, number of dependents. And in this field, it does give you the function of adding more than one dependent. All right. And then health, click on them. And then you give us these, click on the drop down, you tell us how often do you exercise, the type of exercises that you do. If you have a family doctor, that this is where you would put in their details. And then obviously you click yes or no, and then it allows you to add the conditions and the diagnosis date and all of that. And then social media. This is where you, if you would like, this is where you give us, or if you do have social media, this is where you'll give us the platform name. Are you on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok? This is where you put that, and then tell us how often do you use that site, and then click next, and then we'll take you to the next screen. So what usually happens is, the way I'm doing it is because I'm not putting in my details. However, how it usually works is that you would put in these details in this field. You would put in miss, my name, everything, and then when you click next, it takes you to the next field that needs to be completed. So what I mean by that is that once I've done the identity and contact, it will take me to the next screen, which will be the education. You don't have to go back all the time. It usually um, takes you to the next screen. So I'll go identity and contact, and then after that, it will move me to education until you get to social media. And then once that is done, it will show up here, profile completion. Once everything is done, it should say 100%. So once you're on 100%, then you are good to go. Then and then you'll get the offers, and then you will go there and you will receive the offers. You'll be able to see the valued offers that you have should be here, approved offers should be here, declined offers should be here, and then pending offers should show you here. So if you have approved offers, maybe let's say you have 5 approved offers, this is where you would see them. And if you have if you've declined offers, this is where you would see it. And then all your offers should show here. And then this is where they stay until you either approve or decline the offer. That's where you would that's where it would show. And then the referral rewards, when you sign up, the email address that you will receive should have, it actually does have, a referral ID. Remember in the beginning when I said, when I was putting my email address as well as my number, I said I do not have a referral ID at this point, but if someone had referred me to Databank, they would then give me the referral ID that they receive when they sign up. I do have a Databank referral ID. So this is where this goes. So if I refer someone, there's a certain number of people that you need to refer in order for you to start making money from the referrals. And this is where it would show my referral rewards. If let's say I refer 10 people, that amount will show here that I've referred 10 people and that's the payout that I'm going to receive. And then obviously referrals, this will say how many people have registered using my referral code. And then also here it will tell me from the people that have registered using my referral code, how many have completed their profile. That's where it will show. If I've referred 10 people and then out of the 10 people, 5 registered, this is where it will show. And if I have referred, and the people that have registered, once they've completed their profile, this is where it will show. And then what else? This is where once you've completed the profile, it will change these details. So my monthly income, once that has been done, it will show here. Monthly expenses will show here. Monthly net income, that will show there. And obviously this is something that will show based on the details that I have put here. So the income, it will show here. And then expenses and liabilities, assets, dependents. Once that has been completed, that is where you'll be able to see a change in the balances here and there. That is based on what you do on your profile. So once that has been done, it will change on the other screen. All right. And that is it. Once you're done, you can see that it will show here as well. It will show you as you go. So if you've done personal details and education and employment, it should change. And then you'll see as you go, as you complete these fields, it changes. So let's say from 0, it will now go on 20, 25 until you reach 100%. Excuse me, until you reach 100%, and then everything will be done. And once you have done that, you can then log out and log back in as you need. Thank you very much for watching this video. Signing out.